Rebecca had always been a woman of deep faith. Every morning without fail, she would kneel beside her bed, hands clasped tightly, and pray for her husband David's safety, success, and well-being. It was a ritual she'd maintained throughout their 15 years of marriage, believing that her prayers created an invisible shield of protection around him. Their life seemed picture-perfect on the surface. David was a successful businessman. They had a beautiful home in the suburbs, and they were respected members of their church community. Rebecca took pride in being what she considered a godly wife, supportive, loving, and always putting her faith first. But one autumn evening, while using David's laptop to look up a recipe, a message notification popped up. Her heart stopped as she read words that no wife ever wants to see. In that moment, her whole world began to crumble. David, the man she had prayed for every single day, had been living a double life. The discovery sent her into a spiral of questions and doubt. Had her prayers meant nothing? Why would God allow this to happen? She spent nights crying, wrestling with her faith, asking God for answers. The betrayal felt like a physical wound, deep and raw. Then one sleepless night, as she sat in her prayer room, something extraordinary happened. She felt God's presence more strongly than ever before, and a gentle whisper in her heart said, "Your prayers were never wasted. They weren't just for him. They were preparing you for this moment." It was then that Rebecca understood. Sometimes God's protection isn't about preventing pain, but about preparing us to face it with strength we didn't know we had. Her years of faithful prayer hadn't been in vain. They had built a foundation of strength within her that would now help her navigate this storm. She realized that true faith isn't just about praying for perfect outcomes. It's about trusting God's plan even when life takes unexpected turns. Her story wasn't over. It was just taking a different path than she had imagined. In the months that followed, Rebecca found a strength she never knew she possessed. Her faith, rather than being destroyed by the betrayal, transformed into something deeper and more profound. She learned that sometimes God's greatest work in our lives comes through our deepest pain. Her daily prayers continued, but they changed. Now she prayed for wisdom, for healing, and for the courage to face whatever lay ahead. Because sometimes God's protection looks different than we expect, and His answers to our prayers aren't always what we imagined they would be.